Your absence is their wake-up call. Don't look call. Don't chase what refuses to value your presence. There is a power in walking away, a strength in detachment that many fail to understand. Sometimes the loudest message you can send is not with words, not with confrontation, but through silence. By simply existing outside of their expectations, by refusing to bend for their comfort, you reveal truths they were blind to. Your absence speaks louder than your presence ever could. People often fail to realize the value of what they have until it is no longer there. How many times have you given, and the moment you pause, the moment you step back, they finally noticed? That is not coincidence. That is life teaching a lesson that words alone cannot convey. Your absence is not punishment. It is a mirror showing them who they are when you are not around. And in that mirror, they often see what they have lost, the care they took for granted, the love they failed to nurture. Do not mistake your withdrawal as weakness. Walking away does not mean you don't care. Walking away is the ultimate act of self-respect. When someone refuses to recognize your value while you are present, do not continue to prove it to them. The realization will come in due time, and when it does, it will be genuine, uncoerced, and far more powerful than anything you could have forced through constant presence or endless explanation. We live in a world obsessed with chasing approval, with clinging to relationships and situations that drain us of our energy. But the truth is, the people who are meant to be in your life will notice when you step back, and they will adapt to appreciate you more fully. Your absence becomes the catalyst for change, not in you, but in them. And that change, if it comes from a place of self-reflection, not manipulation. Understand this. Not everyone who walks away from you is lost. Sometimes leaving is the most loving act for yourself and for others. If you continue to force your presence where it is not valued, you diminish yourself. You compromise your peace, your dignity, your time, the most precious gifts you have. By stepping back, by choosing silence over pleading, you protect your energy and honor your worth. Do not look. Do not call. Resist the temptation to fill the void with explanations or apologies. Silence is the loudest truth. It conveys confidence, clarity, and conviction. It says, I am aware of my worth. I will not settle for less than respect, love, and acknowledgement. When they notice your absence, let it be a moment of awakening, a chance for them to reflect on what they allowed to slip through their fingers. Remember, people respond not to what we say, but to what we embody. Presence can be a privilege, absence a lesson. If they truly care, if they truly value you, they will act. If they do not, that is not a reflection of your inadequacy. It is a reflection of their inability to recognize what is precious. And the world is filled with people who will recognize you, who will honor your presence without needing reminders. Your absence is not an act of cruelty. It is a statement of self-respect. It is a declaration that your energy, your time, your love, and your attention are not commodities to be taken lightly. It is a reminder that true relationships are reciprocal, grounded in mutual respect, and that you do not need to fight for what should come naturally. When you walk away, you create space for clarity, for yourself and for them. You give them an opportunity to reflect on their behavior and their choices. You give yourself the opportunity to find peace, to reclaim your power, and to invest in relationships and endeavors that reciprocate your effort and value. The greatest wake-up call someone can receive is realizing they are not indispensable. We often assume people will always be there, that our care, our presence, our effort will never go unnoticed. But life teaches us through absence, through distance, through silence. And when that realization comes, it is more impactful than any confrontation or argument ever could be. Do not underestimate the power of detachment. Do not doubt that stepping back will make a difference. Your absence has weight. It carries meaning. It communicates boundaries, self-respect, and a refusal to accept less than you deserve. Let your absence be the gentle nudge that awakens awareness in others without you needing to demand it. Always remember this. The people who truly belong in your life will not need a wake-up call. They will recognize your value while you are present. They will nurture the connection without needing reminders. Those who need you to chase them, to explain yourself repeatedly, or to bend for their comfort are not aligned with your worth. And the moment you step away, you give them the clearest lesson of all. Their actions or lack thereof reveal their true intentions. Life is too short to spend energy on people who fail to notice your worth. Your absence is a lesson in self-preservation, in boundaries, in clarity. By stepping back, you reclaim your power. By refusing to chase, you maintain your dignity. By allowing silence to speak, you let the truth emerge. And when the truth finally dawns on them, it will not be through your effort, but through the undeniable reality of what they lost when you were gone. Sometimes the absence you choose is the only thing that allows someone to truly see your presence. When you are always available, always present, always giving, people begin to assume that your effort is endless. They stop noticing the weight you carry, the sacrifices you make, the love you offer. They stop appreciating the things you do because they think you will always be there. But the moment you step back, the moment you stop doing what they've gotten used to, everything changes. Suddenly the silence feels heavy. Suddenly the comfort they took for granted begins to fade. And that is when the truth hits them. Your presence was never small. They were simply too distracted, too comfortable, too ungrateful to notice. Your absence, when chosen wisely, is not just distance. It is a revelation. It reveals what was real and what was an illusion. If someone truly values you, they will feel the void. They will reflect. They will question themselves. They will miss your presence in ways they never expressed before. But if someone does not care, if your absence means nothing to them, then that is your answer. In that silence, you see the truth you were too close to see while trying to give your best. Do not give people endless chances at the cost of your peace. Sometimes people only change when they realize you are no longer waiting for them to decide your worth. Sometimes the only way they wake up is when they see that you have walked away without announcing it, without pleading, without looking back. And your silence becomes the echo that follows them long after you're gone. You must understand something deeply. Your worth does not decrease when someone fails to see it. Their blindness does not define your value. Their silence does not define your significance. Their indifference does not define your importance. What defines you is how you treat yourself, how you choose to respond, how you choose to walk away when staying means shrinking yourself. There is a beauty in distance. It is in the distance where clarity grows. When you step back, you begin to see what the relationship really was. Was it love or was it convenience? Was it care or was it habit? Was it sincerity or was it dependence? Distance reveals what presence was hiding. And through that clarity, you reclaim the parts of yourself you lost while trying to hold on. Do not be afraid of being misunderstood when you choose silence. People who truly know your heart will understand. People who genuinely care will reach out. People who value the connection will bridge the distance. You don't need to explain why you stepped back. You don't need to justify your absence. You don't need to apologize for protecting your peace. Your silence speaks a language more powerful than words. It says, I am done explaining. I am done repeating myself. I am done begging for respect. I am done waiting for you to see my value. When someone realizes your absence, it forces them to confront the reality they ignored. They start to notice the empty spaces you used to fill effortlessly. They start to recognize the comfort you brought, the peace you offered, the stability you maintained. And the moment they notice the difference between their life with you and their life without you, the wake-up call begins. But here is the truth you must hold on to. Their wake-up call is not your responsibility. Your healing is. Their reflection is not your burden. Your growth is. Their realization is not your mission. Your peace is. You are not walking away to hurt them. You are walking away to heal you. Do not look back. The moment you turn around, you lose the strength of your step. Do not call. The moment you reach out, you weaken the message your silence was delivering. Do not chase. The moment you chase, you teach them that they can lose you and still expect you to return. Your absence must remain consistent for the lesson to settle. And remember, Allah does not close a door without preparing a better one. Sometimes He removes you from people not to punish you, but to protect you. Sometimes your absence is a divine shield, a protection from harm you did not see. Sometimes walking away is what opens the path for something far greater. Greater peace, greater companionship, greater love, greater purpose. You are not meant to be everywhere. You are not meant to be everything for everyone. You are meant to be where your soul is respected, where your heart is valued, where your presence is appreciated. And the moment you feel taken for granted, the moment you feel your worth being questioned, stepping back is not an act of abandonment. It is an act of wisdom. There will come a time when the people who ignored you, who dismissed you, who neglected you, will remember your absence more than they ever appreciated your presence. They will wonder how they let you slip away. They will question why they didn't value you when they had the chance. They will realize too late that your silence was not emptiness, it was strength. But by then, you will have grown, you will have healed, you will have moved forward. And that is why you must not look back. Because the person you are becoming deserves more than the place you left behind.